Strike out! Hi guys, welcome to It's 5 o'clock somewhere, your weekly dose of sparring DK, where I answer your questions and then just put out a little video, something different, something special, something that you might be interested in watching. Now we're going to start our show off today with the Belvini double wood. It is the double wood 12 years. I haven't tried this one yet, so we'll get this one in the glass, touch of water, and let it open up. Okay, let's go straight into the Q&A. And the first question comes from Reese O'Donnell. He says, how did you come up with your YouTube name and does it mean anything in particular? Well, Sparring DK. How has that come about? Well, my band is called Sparring for Shotgun and my initials have a DK. So a lot of my mates over the years have just called me DK. And I just put the two together and you've got Sparring DK. That's how that came about. Hope that answers your question. Thanks very much for the question. Make sure you're leaving your questions down below and I'll endeavour to answer those ones next week. The next question comes from Luke Daniel Hartley. He says, what languages do you speak? English. I speak English. Australian. Yeah. Don't really know anything else. You know, I did Italian at school and shit, but fucked if I can remember any of that stuff. So, English. The next question comes from Serge, and he says, have you got a pet platypus? No, I don't. They don't even have platypus in, or platypi, if that's the plural, I'm not fucking sure, but they don't actually have them in Western Australia. They're only on the east coast. So, yeah, don't have one of those. Pastrak asks, what kind of car do you drive? I drive a 1997 Volkswagen Golf. It's an old piece of shit. It's done nearly 200,000 kilometers. The paint's falling off it. It's, you know, it gets me to work and back, but other than that, it's a piece of rubbish. Pergamon says, what instrument do you play in your band? I'm actually the vocalist, the singer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I can't really sing to save my life. Bit of a screamer, bit of a yeller, bit of a talker, bit of a rapper, bit of a whatever the fuck comes out of my mouth. That's what happens on the track. Yeah, so that's it. So that is all of the questions. Thanks very much for leaving those. Leave some questions down below for next week. I will endeavor to answer them. And also leave comments on what else you'd like to see me do. This week on the show, what I've done is I've gone out. Someone, I think Craig Andrew, asked to see some Perth landmarks. So I've actually taken a trip out to a place called Kings Park. It's a massive national park in the middle of the city. And just give you a quick look around, give you a quick rundown. And just tried something different, another little bit of a movie. If you think this is boring, let me know in the comments. But here's the video. Kings Park is one of the largest inner city parks in the world and it's visited by over 6 million people each year. It showcases an outstanding collection of West Australian flora and is a popular place for picnics, walks and cultural and ceremonial events. Kings Park's stunning location overlooks the city and the silken blue waters of the Swan River. From high above, you can see the brilliantly coloured sails of boats on the river, the twinkling lights of the city, the distant Perth hills, and the endless blue skies for which Perth is renowned. The total area of the park is 400.6 hectares and both features cultivated gardens and untamed bushland. You can picnic on grassy lawns, take a jog through the bushland, or attend one of the summer outdoor concerts under the stars. Children are also catered for with a number of excellent playgrounds suitable for children of all ages. You can visit the War Memorial. You can see some idiot doing yoga. You can look for water fountains. Go for a quiet stroll and shake that tail feather. There's also a tower to climb, if you're that way inclined. Or just take in the breathtaking views of Perth City. They've also built a treetop walk where you can get above the tree line and really experience what the bush was like. Informational panel about the indigenous tribes of the area. West Australia's first brewery, the Swan Brewery. This is a kookaburra, a native Australian bird. And this is called a kangaroo paw, a native Australian flower. And when that's all said and done, you can do a quick hot lap, which will probably take you 5 to 10 minutes. Enjoy the scenery and head on home. Okay, so that is Kings Park. I mean, it's a pretty expansive area. It's right in the city. I don't get out there too often, but it really is a lovely place. You can go up there on Australia Day, the 26th of January. We have a big fireworks show, and that place is normally packed out. And also, generally, there's concerts on there. They also have, with the War Memorial, you have services and stuff up there to remember the fallen soldiers and that kind of thing. But that's Kings Park. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Make sure you're leaving me some comments down below. Now, make sure you also follow the Twitter, @SparringDK. We've got Instagram as well now. I think that's sparring_DK. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Plenty of stuff coming up on the channel. FIFA 16 is almost upon us, and we've got some big things happening for that. If you've been following the channel, you'll see that there's been FIFA 16 videos going out once a week, just to get your input, get you involved with the channel as we push forward and start our next youth series. Now, I'm only going to probably do one FIFA series at a time, going into FIFA 16, rather than the juggling 2 or 3, which I have been for FIFA 15. But what that opens up is the door to play some other games. So maybe leave me some comments down below on maybe some other games that you'd like me to play. Maybe we can do a playthrough, some sort of, if you haven't seen the trailer for Mafia 3, that's looking fucking sensational. So maybe that's something I'll look at the future. The new Need for Speed could be something quite delicious as well. So let me know in the comments, maybe some games you'd like to see me play. And yeah, that's about it. We've got our lovely Belvini 12 double wood. It's another space side, that's for sure. Vanilla, caramel, absolute deliciousness. Now, next week on the show, I've already got that one planned. I've been out and I've gone to a Japanese convenience store and found a whole heap of random Japanese stuff, drinks, chocolates, lollies, and that kind of crap. You know, people have been enjoying the taste testing stuff, so I found a whole heap of Japanese stuff. It's all written in Japanese. I have no idea what it is, but that'll be coming up next week on the show. But for now, that's me, Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Enjoy yourself. Have a good one.